Most people think winners are just born talented, but that is not true. They simply start understanding the game earlier than everyone else. There is a reason why some people constantly move ahead while others stay stuck for years. And once you start seeing the system behind it, everything changes. When I was 14, I was seriously into football. At one point, I was getting destroyed in almost every tournament. I was losing every duel, reacting too slowly, making mistakes under pressure. It felt like everyone else was playing faster than me. After one especially bad match, I sat on the bench thinking, maybe I just was not good enough. But my coach told me something that completely changed my mindset. He said, "Stop just chasing the ball, start watching people." And I started looking at the game differently. I noticed that some defenders always moved to the same side. Some players panicked when they were pressured too hard. Some played perfectly in the first half, but completely fell apart near the end of the match. And suddenly, football stopped feeling chaotic. I realized that great players do not win only because of physical ability. They win because they recognize patterns earlier. And this does not apply only to sports. Life works the same way. Some people notice trends earlier than others. Some people understand faster what actually creates results. Some people take action while everyone else is still doubting themselves. But most people do not lose because they cannot see opportunities. They lose because they wait too long. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect moment. They wait until they finally feel confident. Meanwhile, someone else is already gaining experience. That is why speed matters so much. While one person keeps overthinking and planning, another person is making mistakes, learning, and improving in real time. One person wastes huge amounts of energy. Another directs it exactly where it creates the biggest result. One person uploads content with no system. Another studies attention, emotions, audience retention, and builds around it. Same effort, completely different outcome. The real advantage appears when you understand the game deeper than everyone else. And then comes the hardest phase, when results still are not visible. You doubt yourself. You make mistakes. You feel like nothing is changing. That is where most people quit. But if you stay in the game long enough, something invisible starts forming inside you. You begin making decisions faster, reading situations better, trusting your experience more. And one day, you realize you're no longer trying to catch up to others. Now you are the one setting the pace of the game. The winners are not always the most talented people. Most of the time, the winners are the people who notice patterns earlier, move faster, and stay consistent long enough for experience to finally start working in their favor.